What do you think about the concept of rape culture, if you ever heard of it?
Yeah. Oh, Lord.
Okay, let me explain what my understanding of rape culture is, right? There is this thing that is called rape culture, where it's like an ideology that both men and women contribute to, where like it's like sexual harassment, whether it's rape jokes, whether it's sexual assault, whether it's groping somebody. I saw like a list of things, like it's this all called this rape culture because it all contributes to, I guess, the end goal. Well, not the end goal. I would say like the end result being that women get raped. So like, what do you think about that?
I say, oh Lord, because this is something that I have been talking about for a very long time. We have been, even if you think about our jokes, there's always a sexual connotation to jokes. Now, that's how we're socialized, right? Sometimes I laugh at a joke and I'm like, wait, hold on. Like, that ain't funny. But...
Is it that it's not funny, or is it that it's offensive?
Right, it's offensive. Right. So it shouldn't be funny as well. It's really what? But it's offensive. But I get what you're saying. Yes, I get what you're saying. But at the end of the day, you know, the Caribbean, whether we want to accept it or not, we do. We make jokes that are not appropriate, and young boys, girls make the same jokes as well. But also this idea of what we're wearing means, well, you inviting somebody. I don't care what you say. If I go to the beach, you're saying that I'm inviting somebody to assault me, right? If I wear a short skirt, you're saying that I'm inviting somebody to assault me. But the argument has always been there are women who are wearing long dresses down to their ankles and still being assaulted. So we can't arm men or women with an excuse. It can't be what I'm wearing. And while I'm here, something that a lot of people get a little iffy about too. Prostitutes can be sexually abused as well. And I had a huge argument, but that can't be true.
No, that's
but let me just put that out there.
I don't know what the argument could be.
I don't know.
Let me just put that out there.
If you're a prostitute, if you were selling fruit and they carry your fruit, I'm stealing it. So if you're a prostitute and someone rapes you, that is...
Right. I had a huge argument about it, but...
I don't see what you can prove. I'm curious to find out what
I will
the
tell
argument
y'all are in the minority. But
I refuse to do that.
I gotta admit, I have an issue with the whole rape culture idea.
Okay.
The reason why is because I don't think that sexual harassment is a steady progression into rape. I think that sexual harassment and rape to some extent are two different phenomena. Only because sexual harassment, one, is widespread to the point that I could say like default men. The average man has sexually harassed somebody in his life. The reason why he sexually harasses somebody isn't necessarily the reason why somebody rapes somebody. So the reason why, for example, if I am in the workplace and I see a woman and she's wearing really tight pants and I say, yo, your pants look tight, man. You know what I'm saying? That's not necessarily coming from a place of like, I'm going to take off the pants on it because I feel it.
I want to paint a picture for you, right? So you see the girl in tight pants and you say everything looking good, right?
Right.
She got out her car, so a man told her that when he was riding by on his bicycle. She climbed up the stairs, two men walking behind her told her the same thing.
Right.
She walks into the office, somebody says it. She meets you, somebody says it. It is that it's not only, don't think it's only you just making a compliment, to you a compliment. This is something that is continuous, like continuously. I just want to be able to walk and not have somebody seats or stop or talk to me or if my...
Which I understand, but like as Marcus said,
harassment.
Which is true, but as Marcus said, like the end goal isn't rape. Like when I don't think I can understand like the combination of all of those like cat calls or whatever is very harassing, that is annoying, that is disgusting. But like I don't think each individual one is contributing toward rape.
Okay, I get that, but just think about I don't want to say rapist, but I just think about a perpetrator, right? The way he's going to start sometimes starts with sexual harassment. He's going to start talking to her. I'm not talking about, and it could be the ones in the family as well. I'm not talking about a one-off case. I'm talking about somebody you met at work And the person is gonna start off saying, I like how you look, da 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 da. And then every day until it gets more and more and more. So it's not saying that everybody who engages in sexual harassment will turn out to sexually assault a lady. But lots of times when assault happens, it starts with the little things, because that's how it goes, You're gonna start with a little thing, see how far you go, keep going until it gets to another level. But if you know that women are uncomfortable with it, now you're gonna have a friend that you may say something to and she'll be fine with it, but somebody you ain't know. And I imagine my experience, well, not my experience, but the experience I'm talking about, where every single time you walk in, somebody's saying something like that, mentally draining.
So okay. So by the way, for anybody listening, we're not saying sexual harassment is okay.
No.
But
Yes, I get
basically what you're saying is, in that event, if we say that the average man has engaged in sexual harassment at some point in his life, we can say that the average man is also a potential rapist.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that.
But if it's a steady
I think
progression,
she's saying every rapist
I'm saying that.
probably started as a sexual
Right,
harassment.
it could have started as sexual harassment as well. So if it's uncomfortable.
Right.
And so you gotta understand, it's not somebody ain't just coming and pouncing on you. Sometimes it starts with the little things, and then it gets further.
I can say what I'm gonna be. I'm trying to word myself real particular, but I can just say,
Okay, go ahead.
to some men, what might be so strange about that is that anytime a female compliments us, that does run our day. Like that's you know what I mean. Like when a stranger tells you something nice, that does really build up your day. So I think that we probably sometimes see it as the reverse of that. Like, I just made this woman's day, and not that we harassing her.
It depends on what you say too. Like I've had a man come and smell me in my neck.
Yeah, that's like.
And I'd be like,
Nah.
that's not it. That's
What
not
do
it.
you mean?
But how about meeting somebody for the first time and just saying hi, right? So the next thing too is, if you know the person, I can't see you going and saying, I really like how that blouse is fitting you,
Right.
to somebody you don't know.
But that some people, hi is also seen as harassment too, depending on who it is.
Okay.
But I've just
Depending on
heard
where
it
it
Good
come from.
morning.
I've heard it. don't
No,
But how you say
I
hi?
don't know where you can. I feel like I don't sound Marcus. I feel like when certain men look at certain
Yeah.
women in tone,
Yeah.
are like good morning.
But
like,
it's
not-
a hi, any interaction
Yeah,
would be
I
deemed
get
as
But
Yeah,
you
what you're
gotta
saying.
understand what women is go through
But I
on a
understand that.
day-to-day basis.
No, I understand that. But for us to say that a man saying hi, if a woman doesn't like it, that's totally fine.
There's-
But to put it under the umbrella of something that is entitled rape culture, that is something I find
Yeah.
something
Because really and truly,
deeply
there's
wrong
no
with that.
standard correct way to approach any woman.
Yeah.
There is not.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, you just have to be mindful, and what I would say is to be respectful. So, for commenting on my clothes if I don't know you, commenting on how I smell, things like that. Like people have come out and said, I like your hair, especially if my hair is down. Somebody would say, I really like your hair, or things like that. And sometimes it is how it is done. So somebody I don't know come to say like how that pants fitting you. I've heard before, I don't want to see you coming, but I like to see you leaving. I'd be like, I don't know you.
I don't see it coming. That was a very bad picture.
I know. I think so too, right?
That's terrible.
But
I think I've heard that before too.
but-
That was,
I don't want to see you coming.
What I know. Thank you very much.
You want
We'll
to see
just
you
leave
leaving
that
because you
there.
want
I get it. But I mean,
Oh.
why would you just say it? Well, forget it. That's
But Arlie's gonna kill me for using him as an example.
make
But
yourself for him.
one day, my boyfriend came and he was like, Christa, I got something to tell you. You will not believe. I think he'd gone to Sheraton and some lady just come up to him and was talking. He dresses neat. So coming up to him, talking to him and touching his arm and and he's like, I don't know this lady. Like, what the hell? And it was really random. And he coming and he telling me how uncomfortable he felt with one encounter. I said, Arlie, I go in Sheraton and it happened like 4 or 5 times. Like,
Yeah.
what are you talking about?
But what's funny too, I have a friend of mine that she lived in England for a while, and she was like, she felt really unattractive because whenever
Nobody
she left,
said anything.
Whenever she left, no one tells her anything. So hold on,
it's a person to person thing,
Yeah.
but at the same time, I think a general rule should
Right.
be that if you see a lady on the street, be as respectful as possible.
Right.
Whether it's good morning, hi, hello.
But what I'm
you're
saying, isn't
okay,
it
you
like,
know?
isn't it like, I don't want to say a benefit. I don't want to use that word, but like,
You're being nice and you could brighten somebody's day. But you could look at a woman's face and say that she don't want you to say hi or anything else. No.
Valid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I hate the line like when Like sometimes you're so busy and you walk in and a fellow tell you about smile or some foolishness. I'd be like,
Right.
not today. I don't know you.
So
Just move on.
so you don't like the whole smile thing. You're against the smile.
Yeah, I
smile.
don't like and you in my personal space and be like, you so pretty, just smile and then touching your face and thing.